Alright, team, the devil's advocate here. Yep, today is Memorial Day 2026, and I had planned the obligatory Murph workout with all my friends and workout partners, and well, that didn't really work out. And uh, instead, well, that really didn't work out. So instead of moping around, feeling sorry for myself, I figured it is Memorial Day. I got to do something. So I'm not doing the Murph this year, but what I will be doing is a 10-mile ruck with my sustainment pack. 38 pounds. This is the pack that I carry 24/7 in my vehicle. If I go out and do any investigations, I take it with me. It's about 3 days worth of sustainment, food. I've got a water bladder in there, and we're going to see if we can make a 10-mile ruck with it and try to do it without dying. I'm out here by myself. Yes, I've let people know where I'm at, and yes, I have GPS on my phone, and we are pretty close to civilization. It's right here at Pat Mays Lake, about 12 miles north of Paris, Texas, and we're going to be taking what they call the equestrian trail. Now, this trail is normally designated for horses. It is also, a hiking trail. I got a late start today. It's just kind of a last minute thing. And so I don't want to be hiking back on this trail after dark. For one, I have to go to work in the morning. And two, I'm not completely familiar with it. I've been on this trail once before. It's not too bad. It's easy to navigate. But again, I don't want to be crawling back here at 10 o'clock at night. So we're going to see if we can do this in a 3 to 4 hour time frame. That's my goal. Don't know if I'll make it or not, but we'll give it a shot. And then I'll show you the trail as we go. So let's get started. Okay, so we got the pack on. Everything's loaded up. I've got about 50 liters of water. Probably should have brought more, but that'd be all right. About 50 liters. Got some snacks. Got pretty much everything we need in here. If something happens, then I do have to stay overnight. I got plenty of gear for that. So I guess the only thing left to do is to get to it. Alright, so let's get started. And like I figured, it's going to be a bit muddy in spots out here. As you can see, I brought the horses out. So, get up here and get in some shade. I can see my navigation here. I can't stand here too long. I'll be covered in ticks. I don't have my tick repellent clothes on. Okay, as you can see, I'm using Onyx when it works. No, it works pretty good. You just have to get a signal. Takes a minute to update. See if this thing can let us know. Alright. So, let's see. I'm going to use Runkeeper, the app I use, and see if it can keep up with my mileage. Got a pretty good signal. This will keep up with our time and mileage. And then if we get lost, then OnX will show us where to go. That's got it marked off pretty good here. We're going to start it off. And here we are. We are starting this trek. Again, I'm not completely familiar with this trail. It looks like I'm going to have to truck through the tick areas to avoid the mud. But the mileage I'm doing today, I don't want to cake my boots in mud. Have 2-3 pound boots on each foot. By the time I end this thing. So I'm gonna rack some miles up, and let's see. I don't think I went this way last time. Yeah, here we are in the mud. So let's just look and see what we got. Gotta watch for snakes too. This is all fairly recent rainfall. That we've had. It'll drive the snakes out. Come play in the puddles, which puts them on the trail. Brought some cotton bags here. More power to them. This is rough terrain on the bicycle. Look at it's muddy. Boots gonna get coated anyway, I think. Speaking of boots, I use the Garmont boots at the moment. I can't remember which model these are. I have two different pair. Two different types. Get up here and see what OnX has to say about it. Alright, so, okay. Looks like we're heading our way. Sort of. Whew. Yeah, it's already getting me. All right, let's pick up pace. And if y'all noticed, I didn't bring take. This is a little much for him. He gets pretty wore out on a 1 mile. Woo! Huh. Yeah. Whew. It's hot today. Now, this area known for 2 Bigfoot sightings, but with all the commotion from the holidays and the heat, I don't think we'll run into one right now. Oh my God. Okay. Feel my shoulder right now. Take you off the selfie stick and get a good stride. Oh, come on. Put me right in tick country. Yep. Here come the chiggers. There's one right there. Yeah, this is severely slowing down my pace. This is one of the reasons why I did it. What I do with track on a paved trail, that's not really training. Ah, come on. I mean, really? That's just practice, I guess. Oh my God. This is going to be interesting. The heat of the day, right near the water, in the shade. Exactly where the snakes are going to want to hang out. Spider webs. And not just the water moccasins. We got to worry about cottonmouth. I mean, copperhead, cottonmouth, obviously, and timber rattler out here. I'm not wearing snake boots. I'm just wearing my trusty garment. I can't get the spider webs off of me. I should have known, all the rain we've had, this was going to be an issue. Should have known. Alright, I had to stop and rest for just a second. And I've never had to stop and rest on a ruck. But since I gotta stop anyway and look at my map here, might as well sit down a minute. Yeah, 1.5 miles. My God, this is horrible. It's actually not fun. Yeah, let's see what RNX has to say about it. Okay. I don't know if the trail... Okay, it goes to a road and goes to a loop. We're probably gonna have to double back. I thought this was supposed to be a 20-mile deal. All right. Because there's no way through unless we bushwhack from the highway. And I am not prepared to bushwhack. Alright. Whew, finally. My DJI Action 4. Every time I touch it, I keep changing the settings somehow. And so I'm doing slow-mo. I'm doing photos. Everything but what I need. See if we can make it back. Not getting snake bit or stuck in mud. Today sums up kind of like this whole year has gone. All right, it's double time. So, I'm trying to have a positive outlook on everything. I won't go into details, but my night was awful. I didn't get any sleep. And so what I wanted to do was sit on the couch and watch Neeb's Gaming and maybe Story Till Now on YouTube and just mope. Can't do that. Like I mentioned earlier, I canceled on a Murph workout with some friends of mine. I want to give a shout out to Jay Bryant, Iron Sharpens Iron, Krav Maga in Bonham. Even though I didn't make the event, I did tell him that if I did a video today, I'd shout out his school. So there you go, Jay. Not a great advertisement, but your name's out there now. So this is my first long ruck out in the wild, technically. I've done several on pavement and on a running track. Flat ground. No mud, no real heels, and no hang-ups. So I am not an experienced hiker. I've humped a pack for many miles in the Army and in law enforcement for tracking. I've done human tracking. I don't remember how I got around this one. We'll go up here. Oh, there's the trail that probably goes down to the lake. Probably full of mud. So, but I've done human tracking for search and rescue. Oh my God, Chigger Fest here. And for fugitive apprehension. chasing bad guys through the woods. But the chiggers are on me. But I've never put a lot of mileage on it, because in the law enforcement search and rescue world, you're not carrying 38 pounds. Carrying about all your gear, gun belt, if you're a sworn officer and everything, body armor, it all comes to about 25, 28 pounds. And you're generally not doing 10, 15 miles at a time. You could, but it's not a regular occurrence. Regular occurrence is if you're good at tracking, you track somebody for a couple of miles at best before you catch up with them, whether they want you to or not. Especially when you mix canine scent tracking and human visual tracking. So these long rucks like this are either a military thing, which I wasn't in for very long, or an idiot civilian thing, which I've been for a long time. It's a hell of a workout. That is for sure. It's a strange mix. Cardio and strength. Now you can control how much goes in your pack. But if you're carrying enough gear for 3-day sustainment, you're going to be hard pressed to get under 30 pounds. You can tell I'm winded already. And that's just from, actually the hardest part is not twisting your ankle, because I'm already tired. I'm getting fatigued, and when you get fatigued you get lazy. You probably notice my shoulders slumping some. You gotta make a conscious effort not to do that, because you'll round your back out, and then all the stereotypical back problems you hear about from the military, that's where that comes from. You gotta be up and proud, pack high on your back, chest out, like you're somebody. That's how you keep from killing your back. You can't overextend your steps. So I can't get a good stride. Oh, it's a boat. Or you blow out your knees, your ankles. You can do a shuffle. You can run. You got to keep your feet under your weight. That's important, or you get hurt. This is different than regular run. It uses more energy if you're not used to it. But you get oh man, oh yeah. But if you look up Salty Soldier, he's got a lot of really good videos on Rucky, but he's a Army Ranger, and I'm pretty sure if he's not Special Forces, he's made it through selection. But he's an expert on this. So anything, right there, see it, catch one of these potholes from the horses, your foot wants to roll. You're constantly fighting that. Then the heat and the humidity. That's a choker, is what that is. That'll choke you down. Makes it hard to breathe. Speaking of breathing, everybody seems to think it's how much oxygen can I get in? It's how much CO2 you can get out. Because the CO2 is what causes the muscles to stiffen up, fatigue. So you've got to learn to push that air, that breath out. Ease it in, push it out. Get that CO2 out. So this is fairly level. We're gonna see if we can double time it. Get a little trot in on it. So this is the stuff that I've got to get used to in order to be what I want to call a long-range prepper. As you guys get all your gear built up, watch for snakes. You buy these high dollar backpacks, get you some MREs, get it all built up, never weigh it, no clue how much it weighs. You know you got stuff, you got a bunch of stuff, but you've never strapped it on and gone anywhere with it. This is how you figure out what works, what doesn't. here. Let's get this thing off. If I can talk. Alright, well, 3.29 miles at a 24-minute pace. Not great, but we got it done. I don't know if I spent 400 calories or not, but I know I felt every minute of it. And that, whew, that was rough. But we'll do a debriefing back at the advocacy, and I'll go over what I did right, what I did wrong, and what I'll do next time. See y'all back at the den. Okay, well, I made 3.5 miles. My goal is to go a little further, but since I didn't know the trail well enough, then we'll do another trail next week, and we'll put a little more miles on it. I did learn that even if it's hot, no more shorts. I won't be doing shorts anymore. I will do one more long ruck. The next one will probably be a road march, but we'll put some miles on it, and I'll make some decisions on the bag then. I'm probably going to lighten it up a little bit. Try to figure out a way to get around some of the stuff I have in there. Right now everything's set up, like I said, for 3 days sustainment. See if I can't get 3 days out of a little less weight. I'm also going to do a little more research on my trails before I go. Right now that's really all I've got. It was hot, and it wasn't real comfortable, but I expected that. I had plenty of water, didn't need food, wasn't out long enough. But, you know, I did something other than just sitting around for Memorial Day. So, like I said, next week I will do a longer march, and we'll get a little more insight into what we might need to do with the bag. But for now, that's all I've got. Hope you guys had a great Memorial Day. And until next time, I'm Devil's Advocate. Thanks for watching. But for now, that's it. But for now, that's it. But for now, that's it. But for now, that's all I've got. Until next time, as usual. But for now, that's all I've got.